Hello survivors and welcome to another Walking Dead Road to Survival video. And wow, what have I woken up to? This is well, we haven't had one of these for a little while, let's be honest. It has been a little while since we've had like a major gate, and this one is, I think this one is like the best I've ever seen, like in terms of how damaging it is from one player to the next. In terms of like Wendigate, if you got it, you got a lot of supply tokens. You could get maybe a couple of Andreas. Pretty decent. It was an instant gain, but it wasn't like long term. That team wasn't going to last forever. People were taking out that team when you could get it, that sort of thing. Coingate recently, I mean, you could maybe, if you properly pushed it with the Coingate thing, you can maybe get like 30 to 40k coins. But this one, some of the screenshots I'm seeing are just like, what is this? Like nearly 400k coins, and it's zero effort. Like it's obviously not a problem with the people who've got these coins. They kind of just gambled on the fact that you would get coins at the end of the event, because in the bottom right hand corner it did say these tokens change to coins, whereas normally it says supply depot tokens. I personally never look at that anymore because generally it's useless. Generally, I'm going to be looking at that with a microscope every time now. I mean, it doesn't mean too much, but the conversion rate was for every single one token of the Day of the Dead tokens, you got 250 coins. And I guess they just didn't realize there was 100 tokens per pull, and 100 tokens were quite easy to come by. I myself got nearly 20 pulls over my two regions, and that would have been hundreds of thousands of coins if I would have kept that. Which is like, I'm still just kind of just like face palming while I'm recording this video. Some of these screenshots are crazy, like I've already said. Now, Scopely have said on the forums about this, and this was put up a couple of hours after it initially went out. And it says, hello survivors, there was recently an unintended token conversion for the Day of the Dead tokens where tokens would convert to 250 coins instead of the intended supply points, 1-for-1 intended conversion rate. This issue impacted approximately 250 players. These players have subsequently had all coins obtained this way removed from their accounts. Best TWD RTS team. Now, there's a couple of issues I've got here. It 100% said coins on that, so anyone who kept their tokens to get them changed to coins should still get coins. They shouldn't get 250 coins per one. But I think 1-for-1 conversion rate for coins, you know, you took the risk. I think if you've got 1,000 of those tokens, you should get 1,000 coins. That's fair. I haven't got any, by the way. I didn't log into any coins. But I'm in Europe, you know, I'm in the United Kingdom. So they fixed this pretty quickly in terms of only the first people got coins. And then within about an hour, anyone who was logging in was getting supply depot tokens. So that was fixed real quick. So it's, in terms of them saying only impacted 250 players, I'm seeing a lot of people saying this isn't true. It 100% could be true. We just don't know. It doesn't look like it impacted too many people. I haven't seen that many screenshots, if I'm honest. It would have only impacted people who are online at the time, and it would have only impacted people who actually saved tokens, and I think that's going to be a very limited amount of players. As long as they took back all those coins, it doesn't really matter. Even if they said 3,000 people, it really wouldn't matter how many people it affected. If they've taken back all the impacted players, then I don't really see an issue here. But it's just hilarious. I personally, when I first saw this, I was like, damn, I'm like so behind. Like instantly, I'm just like, please say I left some tokens on like a region somewhere. I was like, but nah. Fortunately, they'd have refunded, and there was no way, no matter what anyone says here, there was zero way they could let people keep these coins. This was, you know, tens of thousands of dollars of coins given to players, and whether you're free to play or someone who buys coins as it is, you know how important that is. And we're only just getting into the S-Class era, and you would have had such a leg up for next, like, I would say 6 months. You could do 100 pulls for every single S-Class character that came out. You could guarantee yourself one of the ascendables for the S-Class character, potentially one in the 100 pull, and some collectibles. You could have been getting some offers just to get extra collectibles. You would have been pretty much set. You would have had easy access to loads of collectibles. Now I'm seeing calls for compensation, and it's kind of a mixed bag. I don't really see why anyone should be compensated in this situation if it's been fixed. But at the same time, other games do just throw out compensation quite easily compared to Road to Survival, don't normally throw out compensation too quickly, even if you're impacted or not. A lot of the times I've woken up in the morning from other games and I got a message in my inbox just saying this is the compensation that we're going to be giving you based on the fact that there was an issue. And a lot of the time these things do not even affect me, and the compensation is pretty decent. It's not amazing, but it's a little bit of this and that. It's not really going to make a big deal, but it's just a little boost. But historically speaking, Scopely aren't into that sort of thing. I think if they would have thrown out like I don't know, let's say 130 choice box, or given everybody 120 bloody shirts so you could go in for just 3 pieces of gear effectively of your choice, I don't think too many people would have been upset about that. Again, this hasn't really long-term impacted anyone. The people who got loads of coins and lost them, I'm sorry. I am sorry, but there's no way that could happen just because it would have had too big an impact on the wider player base. Definitely needed these coins to be taken away. But it's been a while, and it was funny to wake up to, especially one of the screenshots I saw. It was nearly 400k, and I was just like, I couldn't really work out in my head, you know, when you first wake up, if that was a lot of coins. It took me a while to realize just how many coins that was. I was just going, that seems like a lot. I mean, that's a lot, right? Yeah. Oh my god. Oh my lordy. Oh god. Well, what more to say about this, guys? Hopefully there's nothing like this again. Unintentional, at least. Oh my god. I don't know what to say. Do tell me what you think about this. the Halloweengate, I guess. The next coin gate that we've had. Crazy stuff. Did you get affected? Did you log in and get loads of coins when it first went down? Oh man. But hey, that is the end of my video, guys. I thought I'd bring this to your attention just because this is like the biggest mess up of all time. It's crazy. But hey, that is the end of my video. Thank you very much for tuning in. And as always, keep on surviving, guys. Keep on surviving.